Hello, my lovely sewing friends. How are you this evening? Hope you are well. I've had a very interesting day today. Let me just join our TikTok friends to us and we will get started. Hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my lovely TikTokers. How are you this evening? Let me just mirror my view and then we can go from there. Hello, Jamie. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So have you had a good day on this? What is it, Monday? I've had a very interesting day today, actually. One of those days where I had a bit of a tidy up, as you can see, it's a bit tidier. And I found a few bits and bobs that I kind of must have like started at one point and then put to one side and thought, I'll finish them off at some point. So hello, Dale. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Hello, Leon. How are you? Hope you're good. Hello, Jojo's Playgroup. Hello, Silver Carnation. Welcome to you. So if you're watching on any of our social media platforms, if you're over on YouTube or anywhere else, then please do say hello. If you've got any sewing-related questions, do let me know. Yeah, so basically, I have absolutely no idea, Leon, absolutely no idea is the answer to that one. So basically, a while ago, I started making loads of these. Okay, and I was like doing some these nice little key lanyardy little things, and I had like a little pile of ones that I already have prepped ready to go. So I thought, you know what, I might make a few tonight. I finished that, and then I've got one of my zippy pouches thing that's also ready to go, and I thought we could do that. And there's like loads of little bits and bobs today, which I thought we would do. So I was like, oh, hello, Pauline. You've had a good day making some bread, made some soup, and did some sewing. I love that kind of a day, Pauline. That sounds like a very good day. Fingers crossed then, Dale, that it's going to stay. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And Leon put a bingo sign up. Don't know about that, really. Do they really like playing bingo? I don't know. Hello, Renegade. Welcome to you. So, yeah. So I thought... So I've already got some that are prepped. So I thought I'd show you actually how to do them, because that's very, very easy, because these little key ring things, you can get them off, you know, where that lovely usual place you can buy stuff from. And anyway, so basically what you need is these are quite adaptable, okay, but essentially a 3-inch wide strip is what you need, and then a 3-inch wide strip by about 12 and a half, something like that, would work really well. And then all you do is you're going to iron two sides down like that. Then you're going to fold it over. That's where you put your wadding in there, because you need a nice bit of wadding in it. And then, so I'll show you how I do it. So we're going to do a few of these. And I was thinking, actually, do you know what? And I had a little count earlier, because, you know, obviously we've got to do all these. We're doing all these goodie bags, aren't we? For our hello, buddy. How are you? Hello, Tiana. Hello, Tiana. Hope you're good. Yeah, so we're doing all these little goodie bags, aren't we, for our quilt show? And I just thought, you know what? If I could get loads of these made up, and they can go in the goodie bags, can't they? Because look. Looks like we're gonna have to restart. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Right, what we're going to do, TikTokers, is we're going to start straight away, because there's just no point in battling with it, is it? So, right, I'll see you the other side. Hold on a minute. I think I know why that happened. Right, let me just have a look. Let me just start the little dismiss that. People. Hold on a minute, my people. We're just going to restart it. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Right. Hopefully, oh my goodness, bash my arm. Hopefully everybody's going to find their way back, and I just won't show you those keyring things, because obviously we're not allowed to. Thomas, I would suggest checking your junk box, Thomas, because I know that an email was sent back to you today. I asked the office, and they said, yeah, they've done a reply, so check your junk box, because it's more than likely gone in there, because obviously we haven't emailed you before, so that's probably where it's gone. So do check that out. Anyway, I'm back. So sorry about that. So literally we got stung like straight away, so I'm not gonna yeah, what was I saying? Obviously I'm saying about these little keyring things. So So they're really helpful. They actually, they use up all your scraps. They use up all your scrap wadding as well. So I just thought we'll do some of these, and then we'll do hello Blue Buddy, hello Jenny, welcome to you, and then we will do the zippy pouch. There's one of those that's like ready that I could do. And then, which would probably go actually, because I could put them inside it, couldn't I? And then I'm going to probably do a little bit more of my jelly roll race quilt today. That's because you're on. It could be Dale, it could be no. I don't want to say that. Probably not. I've lost that other one. Where's the other one gone? I don't know. Oh, it's down there. Look, down there. There we are. There's two of them. So, hello, Yasmin. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yeah. So it's a bit of a tidy update day today, really. So I did loads of emails. So again, we've had quite a few people that want to come to our quilt show. So I was emailing them and sorting out those guys this morning. So that's quite exciting. And then this afternoon I did and prepped loads of J-roll strips ready for our rosettes, because as you know, we're going to have our SHQA stand at the show where you're going to make the rosettes at. And so I had to prep all of those today. And then I was having a bit of a tidy up because I thought I need to try and find some fabric, actually, some extra fabric, because I can use to make the rosettes. Hello, P. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Let's hope Birdie makes it back. We'll send out vibes to Birdie. I'm very good. Thank you very much. I'm making some little little keyring things. And I'm trying not to show it too close because TikTok screen doesn't like it, whereas YouTube screen is absolutely fine. So YouTube screen can definitely see it. There you go. Look, you can see it. I'm gonna have to do it more often. I'm gonna have to go like that and show these guys, and then come back and like not show you guys. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it is what it is when it comes to TikTok. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, so essentially, hello Yara, welcome to you. No, you haven't received a message from it won't be from me, Thomas. It'll be from my team. So have a little look in your junk box. Generally it's my team that reply. Hello Daisy, how are you? Hope you're good. How have you recovered from Paris? Hope you have. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew down both lines down here, and then we're going to use a little oh my goodness me, look, it's done it again. Why has it done it again? That is just ridiculous. Oh dear. Hello Sharon. I'm very good, thank you very much, Sharon. I'm just dealing with TikTok like deciding to sting me yet again when I haven't done anything. I didn't show anything. What do we do? Do you think it's picked up that I've like moved my fabric around or something? Do you think that's what it is? I have no idea. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We might have to restart because literally we are only 8 minutes in, and if we don't restart, we might have to do third time lucky. I don't know. So anyway, there's a nice flower behind me. Nice flower behind me. I have no idea what flower you're talking about, Blue Birdie. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do this. So and then I'm going to restart it, because otherwise there'll just be no point, because nobody else can join it. So no, it just gets a bit ridiculous, doesn't it, on TikTok? It just stupid, shall I say. So yeah, so what I've got is a 3-inch wide strip. So what I'm making, Sharon, you just asked what are we doing today? So well, I mean, a couple of things really, because I had a bit of a tidy up earlier and I found lots of like bits and bobs. Oh, you mean there, that thing over there? Oh wait, can you see that then? Can you see that yellow flower there then? That's interesting. So maybe that is why, even if I do hold my arm out, you can still see it. Because on my screen I get to there and you can't see my hand, but if I get to there you can. How is that? It's a crochet flower. Anyway, coming back to Sharan. So yes, so what am I doing today? I am I'm going to make some of these, Sharon, look, these little things to start off with. These are like little key ring hold, like key holders, you know, like you put them on your wrist like that. And we obviously drop it on the floor. You put it on your wrist, and then they're quite good things. So what happened was, I mean, I made a whole load of them. Oh, okay. Thank you, Blue Birdie. I made a whole load of them, and actually, when I was doing the sewing with the NHS, I gave us like these as like little free gifts to the doctors and nurses that we were sewing with, and then I had a whole load of them all prepped. Well, the fabrics anyway. There's my little pile of fabrics all prepped, ready to go. And so essentially, what you need is a 3-inch wide strip by about 12 inches, and then all you do is you fold it over in half like that. And then you do an iron line down and an iron line down, fold it in half, put a tiny bit of wadding in it, and then you can stitch down both sides. And then you use one of these things to put on the bottom and to make these. So I thought we would start off with these, and then I want to do a little bit of the jelly roll race quilt, because actually I haven't got much to go on that, I realised today, so we can do some of that. And then maybe some of the ghost quilt, but also I got all these squares ready for my little friend Joshua's little I Spy quilt, which is really exciting. So we're going to get into that. What is that little doll room? It is up there, Pete. It is. So it's basically a little sewing shop. My whole aim in life is to have a doll's house. And so this is the closest that I'm ever going to get right now, because I don't have much space to it. Yeah. Why was I late? No, I changed my mind, actually, Blue Birdie. I decided to come on at 8 o'clock and not 7:30. I just changed my mind, gave myself a little bit more time to do bits and bobs that I needed to do before I got started. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm chain piecing both of them together. I'll show you them. I will show you what they're going to look like. I mean, they're really, really easy to do. They're really easy to do. Okie dokie. I will pass that message on, Thomas. I know that it went. Because I saw the email. I saw the email when it went, so I know it would go. So have a look in your junk box, because it's probably there. Anyway, so yeah. So look, so I've done like a chain piece on it, and then I'm going to stitch down the other side, and then put on one of those little key ring things. You see that? That's really good. These are really good, like for making up, for using your scraps up. That's what I thought. I mean, technically speaking, you only have to do one line of stitching down one side, because that's where your fold is. But yeah, I mean, it finishes it off if it's got stitching down both sides. So I'm just going to do this, and then I think what we might do, TikTok, is I will restart it, because I can see it slowed right up, and it will. Oh, it's so annoying. Looks like we're going for third time lucky on that one. Right, so I'm going to chain piece it again to this one. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to get some of these key things. And they're really easy. So basically, they're kind of little brown box. Would you say, Sharon, you have a few dolls' houses? You do 112. Oh, I bet that's so lovely. I bet that's so lovely, Sharon. Yeah, I mean, I would love a doll's house, but you know, I just don't have the space. I do not have space. I don't know if you, Sharon, have you been on my YouTube channel? There's 2 films that I did when I went to the West Coast Doll Show in March this year. That was in California. So I'm going to watch those, because it's not dolls' houses, but it is different types of dolls. Go and have a little look. One day I will have one. One day I will have one. That's for sure. Yeah, so I've snipped off the edges, because you kind of want to do that, really. And yeah, it's really cute, that one, because it's a little sewing shop. I love a little sewing shop. And then these, I'm trying to find the size for you. I don't really know what they come in, like a box of, like, you know, 50 of these things, and they're called What are they even called? Hang on a minute. Are they just called key holders? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so that these are a 1 inch wide. So it's a 1 inch wide is what you need. And then what you do is you put that over the top of it like that. And then what you need is you need some of these. These are your best friend. Yeah, have a little look. Hello, Adrian from North Carolina. That's amazing. And the reason why that's amazing is because we might be going there next year as a North Carolina to Greensboro, I think it is. And funny enough, it might be to a doll show. So there you go. Look, so you use those to like push it down, and look, there you go. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It is pretty cool. I do really, really like that. Let's do the other one. So here's the other one. So what you could do is do like quite a few in one here, and you can chain piece them, because if you chain piece them, then that makes it quicker as well. And also in there's like little spiky things, so that is actually going to like hold on to it. So right, let me get this one in. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay, there you go. There's another one. Look at that. There's another one. So yeah, so those are really, they're really handy little things, aren't they? There's three. So what I'll do is I need to set my cardigan off actually. No, I'm gonna put my aircon back on. I think I'm a bit hot, and then we'll restart it again. Hopefully TikTok will not get us. I mean, why is it stinging us? I mean, actually, let me just appeal it. That might work, might it? I bet it won't. I'm very sorry to my YouTubers. At the minute, I'm trying to sort this other screen out. It's ridiculous. Right, hold on. I'll be back. Right. Okay. Did that work? Oh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We might have to see what happens. Anyway, so there is Leanne and Boss Librarian. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are good. We're going to see what happens because it's just been restricted, so I don't really know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I've been making these. I've been making these. You ever made these little things? These are really, really cute little things. They're little like key lanyard things, you know, like you put them on your wrists and then you've got your keys hanging off them. And so essentially, put that there. I'll do it one in, I'll tell you what, we've done one in that one, haven't we? Let's do one in the green. Let me have a little look. Right. Okie dokie. So Thomas, I've just had a message to say they've just resent the email to you. So hopefully you should have it. And yeah, they've just resent you the email. So go and have another look, Thomas. I'm sure you're gonna be able to find that. Yes, I mean you could obviously iron it, but you don't necessarily have to, because you can just like finger press it down. So that is it that way. And then what you're gonna do is like just fold it over about about kind of like 1/2 centimetre, really. You don't need to do it too much. Like that. There you go. And then get a bit of wadding. So you're doing a really thin bit of wadding, and you're going to pop that into there. And then what you do is you fold it over, so it's quite neat like that. And then you're going to put like put some quilters clips in it. So there's quite a few of them, because I did actually make make quite a few. I tend to do that. I think I've said that to you before. When I'm like preparing stuff, I won't just prepare one of them. I will prepare we'll prepare quite a few of them, and then I've got like quite a few ready. Anyway, so let's stitch this one. Crafty keychain with scrap fabric. Indeed, Bluebirdie. Indeed. Well done. Is that what your AI summary is saying right now? Because we get there, don't we? Right. So they really, and you also as well, you could actually, I love that, Bluebirdie. I love that. Also, you can do this by hand. You don't have to do it by machine, by no means. You can do it by hand. Here we go. Here we go. Did you get that okay, Thomas? Have you received it? Go and have a look. That should be all there waiting for you. Then we're going to go down the side. And then you're going to get one of these little things. You have lots of the, like, they're good, aren't they, Leanne? So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you caught what I was saying at the beginning, Leanne, but basically, when I did all the sewing with the NHS last year, I made loads of these to give out as little gifts. And then I was doing a bit of tidying up today and deciding, okay, I've got a few little projects that really I need to finish. And I came across loads of the fabric that I trimmed out ready. And so I just thought, which is there, middle of the pipe. So I just thought, you know what? I might as well make them up, pop our label on it, and then they can go in the goodie bags for our quilt show. Might as well. I don't think I'm going to get 100 done. I mean, I might get like 50 odd done, because I can actually do them quite quick, but I'm not being distracted and chatting. But they're really good, aren't they? Right, so let me see. So I think what we're going to do is restart. And I would like one. Oh. Oh, so you got the email, Thomas. Unfortunately, they're not free. Our membership cards are not free. That is the problem. Anyway, so there you go. So that's those. Look at those. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? So yeah, so I'm going to save those and I'll put them in the goodie bags ready for our quilt show. But in the meantime, we're going to go third time lucky with TikTok and we're going to start it again. Hold on a minute. This is just ridiculous. Oh, hang on. 3, 2, 1. Right, let's try. Oh, that gives me. Let's right. Let's try not to get restricted. Right, so we're not going to. So anyway, so that's those little things. We're going to get a sip of my tea before we carry on. So I've got the aircon on, hopefully. Ah, fingers crossed it stays. Fingers crossed it stays, Dale. Hope it does. Hello. Somebody else. Hello, Tammy. Welcome to you. So I think so for my next trick is, so like I said, I was going through all my bits and bobs today and I found all like these odd things that I probably should have finished a while ago. This is one of them. This is like a little scrappy, not scrappy, a zippy pouch. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get this made. So I'm going to swap over my foot to the zipper foot. So I did have the zip ready to go there. So that's handy. It's a little bit longer than what we need, but that's okay because I'm probably going to like stitch across the front. And then we're going to, should I box off the corners? I think I'll box off the corners. Let's box off the corners. Let's get the ruler and a pen. Where have I got a pen? Have I got a pen? That one will do. That one will do. And I'm probably going to do, hello Tango, hello Nunny, welcome to you. Are you still there, Dale? You're still clinging on and hanging in. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Honestly, I've had you've missed it the last couple of nights because I've had a few interesting internet situations. So I'm doing it at, should I do it at an inch or a half an inch? Let me see. Oh no, I think an inch is going to be too much. So we're going to do a half inch. And so basically this is like a, so when I teach with quilters and I do make up any kits, then I always I always like put them in like little zippy pouches. So I think this is one that basically never got made. If you remember, do you remember that from before? When I did it a little while ago, we did some together, didn't we? The zippy pouches. I think this is just one that I forgot to do. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm boxing off the corners right now. And then when we finish this, we're going to get onto the jelly roll race quilt because it's virtually done. Do you remember when I was doing it a little while ago? It's literally sitting right here. There it is. I'm trying to show it on the screen too much because we don't want TikTok to go ping again. Anyway, so all I need to do, I think, is another 50 strips to stitch onto that. And I think it's going to be the right size, which is like very, very impressive because once that is done, there they are. Once that is done, hello, Audrey. Oh my goodness me, right. It is gone again. We didn't do anything. We're leaving it as is. I refuse to start it again. It has done it again. It has done it again. Anyway, it must be you, Dale. I'm going to blame you. Hello, Marlon. Hello, Best Granny. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Happy Woman. How are you? Are you good? Yeah, so if, you know, like I said before, if you try to find me on TikTok and you can't, then go over and find me on YouTube because I'm just going to pop, let me just put the appeal in. Hold on a minute. Because you have to do this at the same time. It's obviously the Monday night. It's obviously the Monday night problems. We had no such problems last night. And yet I was doing practically the same stuff. So who knows? Who knows? Anyway, right. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to stitch on the very good. Thank you, Happy Woman. I'm having a bit of a finishing off day today because I found lots of like bits and bobs that I've put to one side and then thought, oh, I'm going to finish it, and I haven't finished it, and that's what I'm doing now. Finishing them off. I found like a quilt block that I was working on. I told you it was me. I refuse, Dale, to restart. I think they've had more than enough time, TikTok, to know that I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to stitch this zip on. And that's annoying. Let me just unsnip that to there. And I'm going to get close to the zip. I'm going to move the zip to the other end. And it looks like Leanne's come back again. Good, good, good. I'm not even gonna try to redo it. I see I'm fine, Jenny. Oh, you didn't show me where you were live. No. I don't know what's going on with tonight with TikTok, Leanne. Like I always say to everybody, if you try and find me, you can't find me, then go and have a look on YouTube because nothing ever happens on YouTube. It just stays as it is. Yeah, because I will be over on that one, like I am right now. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to put. So I've put the first zip on. So now I'm going to put the other side zip on, and this zip is technically a bit too long than I actually need, but that shouldn't be a problem because I can just put a quilter's clip in it to hold it. And that'll be right there. Let me see. And then, yeah, then we're going to look at the jelly roll race, jelly roll strips, I should say, to finish off my jelly roll race quilt. So, I'll be ecstatic if we manage to get that done. because then all I've then got to do is give it a very, very good iron, and then I've got to you're so bored, oh Leon. Right, Leon, listen to me. Do not go creating other accounts, okay? Do not, because it's getting annoying. So don't get bored. You go and create other accounts to try and trick me that you are somebody else. Can you please do that for me? Please don't do it. Thank you. I will try and keep you entertained. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Because otherwise it just confuses me. Because a lot of people do have their TikTok names. We're just using loads of numbers. And of course, then it's just like, is that Leon or is that not Leon? So don't do it. Thank you very much. my best little friend Leon. Right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the zip is open. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to you. I'm going to make sure the zip is open. And then I'm going to do a stitch down this side along the bottom, and that's on. So I don't need to do a hole to turn it through because there's no lining. I can just turn it through there. So then that's that one done. And there's another little zippy pouch I can use. So it's very helpful. Like I said, it was one of those weird days. So I did a bit. It all started because, you know, my box that's got all of my jelly roll strips in it to make the rosettes. But that box basically became a bit empty, I realised. So I thought, okay, I need to make some more jelly roll strips. So I started getting more fabric to make the jelly roll strips. And because I was tidying up and thinking, okay, I could use that one, I can use that one. And then that's when I found all these little things that weren't finished. So I thought, you know what, I could just finish them off. Yeah, so I think randomly we might go to these every so often to make a few of those little hand strap things. But I definitely see if we can do some of the jelly roll strips for the jelly roll race quilts. That's with my birthday fabric, that one, so that's quite exciting. And then, so right, so now this one, if you remember, this zip is way too long. Look, it goes way too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it open so I can turn it through. But I'm going to stitch literally right across there. And if I do that, it should keep it nice and stitched together. I might actually do it twice. Because then I should be able to snip it then. Let's see. And so I was talking to my good friends, Margaret and Susan and Margaret today, and we're trying to organise a trip to go to London, which will be exciting. Because I want to go up, because there's a very famous tapestry that's turned up in one of the museums in London. Taylor, I think you know what this is about. So there's one of the there's a really famous tapestry that's turned up in London. So I really want to go and see that. And also, there's a very special exhibition in London of the late Queen's clothes. Late Queen's clothes. And I really, really want to go and see those. So yeah, so that's what my plan is. I'm going to try and go in September if I can. Well, I mean, more than likely it's going to be the end of September is what I'm thinking. And you live in America, do you indeed? What time is it in America then, and where are you from? Right. So I think I can safely take my zipper foot off, put my other foot on. There we go. And we've obviously got those little boxy corners, haven't I, to box those. Oh, it's changed the camera. Oh, it's right old technical issues tonight, isn't it? Right old technical issues tonight. How fun is that? It just pinged and then it went in the US. 336 is the time of year, but whereabouts in America? There's like 4 different time zones in America. Okay, so I think that's going to work. So now, let me just see. There's just like a little tiny little zipper pouch. And hello, Sandra. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. What have you been up to today? So are you guys back over there on YouTube? I think you are. I think you are. I think it's all pinged back to normal, isn't it? So I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stitch over that again because where that zip is, I don't want that to come undone. So I'm gonna do that again to give it a little bit more strength. And then I might have to I might have to what's the word? Oh yeah, do some more bobbins. That's what I'm thinking. Might have to get some more bobbins. That's what I'm thinking. Right. Because my jelly roll quilt, my jelly roll strips, they take up a lot of bobbin. So are you good, Sandra? How are you today on this lovely Monday? Yes, I've had quite a good day, really, I think. I've had one of those days of like trying to sort bits and bobs out. And like going through my list, because I have a whole load of like things I've got to do, lists of things I've got to do, because there is a lot of work, as you well know, coming up for the quilt show in September. So that's basically what my job consists of during the day. Sort all those bits and bobs out. And then we've got all the quilt show newsletters, which I need to do. And hold on. It's really, really tough, this is. Really, really, really tough to push out. I do like this fabric because it is, well, say not fabric, it's vinyl, and it's really shiny. Can you see that? It's really, really, really shiny. There we go. I'm just wondering, do we restart it? We'll see how we go. We're like 37 minutes in, and it's gone. TikTok's decided to go funny 3 times. Oh dear. We'll have a little think about that in a minute, because I might. There we go. Look at that. So there's a little zippy pouch. Have you really, Taylor? I'm sure you have indeed. I'm sure you have. Look, so there's a little zippy pouch. It's quite cute, that one. I will definitely use that one. Still here if you do. Oh, well done, Dale. Well done. Well done. Still hanging on in there. It's so annoying, isn't it? Obviously, like I was saying, you know, it's like it's almost like we need internet is like air now, isn't it? We can't deal without the internet. We absolutely can't. We cannot. Right, so I'm going to put that to one side. I might put those in there. Well, no, we'll put that like that. So right, so the next thing I'm going to do, if I can find it, is, oh, there they are. I do not want my Gypsy cat to come and sit on it, because she actually went to sit on the ghost quilt earlier today, and I was like, oh no, you cannot do that. Right, so what I'm going to do is stitch together 50 strips. So if you remember, this is my Jelly Roll Race quilt, and then in this, I'm just trying to think, in the other one it's got 460 strips, but in this one it's currently only got 300. So I did think, when I measured it earlier, I thought, yeah, I definitely still need a little bit more. So what I'm going to find is 50 more strips to stitch together. I've got some very, very special bits of fabric that actually I'm not going to put in it. Right. So let's get these out. And I think 50, I think 50 would be enough. And then I might stitch those up, stitch it on, and then I'll measure it again, and we'll see where we are. But we need to do 5 piles of 10. So let's get that done. What is under there, Taylor? What is underwear? Underwear. Or are you being funny again? Yeah, you absolutely are, aren't you? I think we know who this Taylor person is. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to you. You think it's funny? I'm sure it's very funny in your world, in your where you exist over in New York, apparently. You can join up with who is that guy we were talking? Oh, Matthias. Yeah, you can go to Matthias's restaurant. He's over in New York, isn't he? Right. So we're going to do another one. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just had to do a quick little reply about going up to London. She's like, we want to go on that date. I'm like, oh my goodness me, I really need to look at my diary. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's quite a strips left. There's quite a few strips. This is the really lovely fabric, that one. But I'm going to do, let's keep going. There's quite a few left, isn't there? I'm quite impressed, actually. I'm quite impressed at how we managed to get through all this fabric, because there was a lot of fabric. A lot of fabric I had for my birthday fabric that my friends gave me. Right. So anyway, so what have you guys been up to today then? You've been doing anything anything interesting? I think we're going to go to the cinema again tomorrow, which is going to be lovely to go out and enjoy another little film. What am I going to do? There's actually quite. Hello, Kate. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. So we might have to restart again. We'll have a little look in a minute. This is the lovely fabric that came from New Zealand. Do you remember this one? That's really lovely. That came from my good friend called Carol. She got me that one. So there's quite a few of it. And this one's really cute as well, because this has got little children on it, which is quite cute. And this came from one of my friends that I used to go to school with. So that's why it's got little children on it. Because that's how when we used to know each other, was when we were kids. And this one I do not remember where it came from. So I'm trying to do 50 strips, which we're then going to sew together. It's quite nice, the yellow one. I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of it, because there will actually be some left, but we're just going to have to work that one out when we finish the quilts. Then we will decide what I'm going to do with it. Maybe might be able to make a bag. I reckon make a bag. You know what I'm like. I always like to make a bag to go with a quilt that I've got. Yeah, so if you're watching on any of our social media platforms, if you're watching over on YouTube or anywhere else, then please do say hello. If you've got any sewing related questions, please do ask. And if you haven't followed me before, please also do as well. If you're going to check out our YouTube channel, there's some really cool videos up there at the moment. One of the ones that recently went up is One of the ones that recently went up was from the Lewis Foundation, which actually is a charity that we partnered with. And the Lewis Foundation, what they do, you want to go and check them out on your search engine. Go and have a look on there, because what they do is they provide care packages for people that are in hospital and going through various treatment, and so we make the comfort coasters to go in their care packages, because you've probably seen me making some of those before. We've had quite good times, haven't we, making some of those. I need to get back to those actually. Right, let me just have a count. It's probably why I'm not answering any of your questions, because I'm trying to concentrate on my numbers at the minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's a 10. So I want 50, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I might change. Should we change that one? The thing is with the Jelly Roll Race quilt is that you can't, it doesn't matter where you sew the strips, because they always land in a place that you are not wanting them to land. That is the thing. So you cannot predict where they're going to be. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. So we need 2 on that one. 9. Is that a long one? That was a really long one. 9. We go for that one. That's 10. Hello, Jenny. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. 10. Yeah, we're going to have to, we will need to restart, because otherwise our lovely Jessica won't be able to find us, will she? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. So I only need one more for that. What should we put in it? Should we put that one? There you go. Right. So now I've got the 50. So what we're going to do is we're going to stitch these 50 together. I'm tempted. Should we do 100? It's a real tricky one, because I kind of want to do 50, stitch it on, see how big it is, and then we might do another 50, because there might be too many, and we'll end up taking them all off. That's the problem, because it's going to be quite a big job. So the plan with this quilt is I've got to iron it flat. It's a quilt top, Jelly Roll Race quilt top. I've got to iron it flat. Then I've got to put the wad in. Then we've got to put the back in them, because you remember we've already done one of the backs, haven't we? So we've got to do a second one. This is the second one, sorry. And this is my little bag that's got all of my Jelly Roll strips in it. So that's going to go in there. Yeah. Then I got a little bit of fabric left from my birthday fabrics, which is these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you believe it? 7 fat quarters out of all the fat quarters I have. I should have like made a note of which ones I should have made. Basically, I should have counted at the beginning how many I actually had. Anyway, so that's that done. Right, so we're going to stitch this together. Before that, I'm going to get a sip of my tea. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, if you're over on TikTok or on any YouTube or anywhere else, and you've got so many questions, then please let me know and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And of course, if you ask any other questions, I will only answer them if I want to answer them. So, right. Right, the first one we're going to do, we're going to restart, because it looks like it is still stuck. Hold on a minute. Oh, yes. It is so annoying. Unless I get stuck. It's gone. Hold on. It's all my quilts. All of my quilts. 3, 2, 1. Right. Let's see if this works this time. Let's see if it lasts longer than, like, what was it? 10 minutes. Let's just see if it lasts longer than 10 minutes before it decides to give us a bit of a... Right. So when I stitched it last time, if you remember, I did them at like an angle. So that's the angle there. And well, welcome back, Dale. Welcome back. Hello, Witching Grandma. I just want to see if there's Leanne. I want to see if if Jessica makes it. You haven't quite on watching and forgot to ask questions. I'm doing a clear out of your clothes and now stitching hexagons for a quilt. That's amazing, Sharon. That's amazing. Amazing. Well done. Right, so I don't think you've seen me do this, Sharon, before, because I've been working on a jelly roll race quilt. Okay, it's actually out of fabric that was bought for my birthday. This is my birthday last year, not my birthday this year, because I've been so busy. I was so busy last year, I never got into starting. Anyway, so I've got there's 460 strips on one side of the quilt. Currently it's got 300, and so I'm gonna do another. Actually, no, it's got 400. I'm going to do another 50. So yeah, go do another 50, and we'll see how this works. But what I'm going to do is I'll sew them at an angle. So instead of sewing them like straight onto each other like that, I sew them at an angle. So that is better to do that. So I'm going to take off the salvage edges. This is a really, really special fabric, this one. And when I was making these strips, some of the fabric I thought, well, you know, it's just too beautiful. Any advice for bobbin threading? My biggest advice, Sunflower, for bobbin threading is don't take your eyes off it. Literally, don't take your eyes off it. I assume you're talking about sewing machine bobbin threading, as in, like, are you talking about the bit up the top that threads it round, or the bit underneath? Let me know. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit of a process underneath. Right. Okay, so the biggest thing, first of all, is to make sure it's threaded up, like on your actual bobbin, it's actually threaded up nicely and how it should be. That's the first thing. Make sure that when it's threaded up, like here's one, look, here's one that's threaded up. Make sure that one is like perfect, how it's threaded up, because that affects a lot of how your sewing machine will cope with it once it's in. Have you got a top loader? This is a top loader. Have you got a top loader or a bottom loader? That's my next question. Ah, there's my Jinxie cat. My Jinxie cat is here. Hello, Tyler. No, thank you so much for sharing my live, and thank you. Yes, if you want to share my live, please do. Thank you so much as well for liking it as well. I have actually have had to restart 4 times tonight on TikTok. I don't know what's going on over there tonight. Oh, okay, top loader, right. So that's okay. So then what you want to do is, first of all, make sure. Actually, I'm just going to get to the end of this and I'm going to show you, okay? Because I'm going to take my bobbin out to show you. Oh, it doesn't like me tonight, does it? It does not like... Well, I have given up now. I have given up. Put that in, put that in. There we go. Right. We're leaving it as it is. I'm not prepared to do it again. It's like, how many times? 5 times. Anyway, I've got one more to do, and then I'm going to show you, because there is a way you need to be loading it in, and then you can go away and give it a whirl on your sewing machine. Let me just get this one done. And you can let me know how that goes. Is this the sewing machine you've just got? Yeah, again, Dale, number 4. Does it make it stronger when you that way? Oh, it doesn't. Sure, no, it doesn't. It doesn't make it stronger, but it looks much nicer. Look, can you see that there? Look, can you see that? So there's like a cross there. So instead of being flat up against each other, you're going at a V. So it's much it looks much nicer. See if I can show you this one, because this is kind of looking like this now. Look, like that. Can you see that? So it's looking much nicer. I mean, you can do it flat, but I find right. So what you want to do, sunflower, is when you put your bobbin in, there's a couple of things. Okay, so first of all, make sure the bobbin is nice, wound properly, how it should be wound. Secondly, make sure that this bit in here, there's no like a fluff or anything like that that's going to stop that from stitching. And then thirdly, the next thing to do is you put it in like a P. So when it is looking at you, so you've got the head of the P there and the tail coming down. And then when you put it in like a P, so you put it in that way. So it could well be you're not putting it in the right direction. You could be putting it in upside down. And then, of course, what you want to do is use your needle to pull up the other, the bobbin cotton. And then the next thing to do is always test it before you go stitching it onto your main fabric. Just give it little tests like that, just to make sure it's threaded okay. So go give that a whirl, sunflower, and then let me know if that works. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. I don't know where that one came from. Okay. I'll leave that one. Right, so I'm gonna carry on, because then they'll all be in one. It's more eye-catching. There you go. It is. Yeah, and doing what I would say though, Sharan, is that it makes pretty bunting there. No, but what I would say, you're very welcome. Give that a go, sunflower. Let me know. Is that it does take longer doing this way, but I do think it's worth it. Yeah, so literally, so you've got that one, you're laying it the opposite direction, and then you're stitching down there. So you're stitching it at an angle. Is this a new machine, sunflower, or is it one you've had for a while? Hello, Anne. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Oh, blimey. It's 9 o'clock already. We've had a whole, we have had a whole hour. A whole hour, all whilst TikTok's been getting eggy. But it is what it is now. Could just be one of those weird occurrences. Weird occurrences. Yeah, so obviously when you stitch it as well, you've got to make sure that you put like right side of fabric to right side of fabric, and then making sure that there's no twisting as well. Because the last thing that you want is when you snip it to find you've got a twist. So you kind of like, you pull it out and then put it flat. And then you get the next one and then do right side of fabric to right side of fabric. Yeah, so I'm actually leaving the selvage edges on this one. I've remembered now, because I wanted to like have the make of the fabric in it. So yeah, so I think 50 is probably going to be enough for this one. And then the next stage after that would be to iron it and then start to wad it. So we're gonna wad it in my big sewing room on my big table. We'll get that done. Whether I get to that next week, maybe I don't know. We've got to start thinking about making all the rosettes. I've got loads of rosettes to make ready for our quilt show. There we go. Yeah, so if anybody else got any questions you want to ask, then please do. You just let me know. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. So yeah, so it's been an interesting day in the UK, isn't it, today, with a new Prime Minister? I mean, where did that even come from? Even my daughter said to me, what? We've got a new Prime Minister? That just happened rather fast, didn't it? All these things. Well, far too busy sewing to even to wonder about that, really. This is quite a long bit of fabric, because actually the majority of them were fat quarters, but that one was not. That was actually a whole metre of fabric that they got me, which is quite good because it's actually very cute fabric. It's actually got my big machine on it, which is very, very good fun. We don't talk about religion, Taylor. We do not talk about religion. Here we go. So this is a really pretty one, actually. I like that one. So I'm pleased that there's a few fat quarters left. I'll be able to make something with them. Probably going to make a bag, I reckon. Thank you, Leanne, for liking my live. Thanks so much. You're welcome to share it as well if you want to. You can give it a whirl, but you know what? It might not work. It's just ridiculous. Hello, Valerie. From the end of the table. Are you talking about me, Valerie? I'm actually sitting at my my special sewing cabinet, which is very comfortable, actually. Amazing. Right, so this one. Yeah, so this is a really lovely one. This is a lovely pink one. Nice pink spotty fabric. I'm definitely going to need another bobbin in a minute. I've got a few ready to go. This is another one of these really, really long ones. Oh, you have your machine at the edge. Oh, you have your machine on the edge. Don't need to easier on your back. Oh. So Valerie, you just have your machine up on a normal table, do you? Because I've got mine on a very special sewing cabinet. So my machine is like low to my shoulders, which is really, really good. And I've got lots of it's quite a nice sewing cabinet, this one actually. It is one that definitely you would not be moving anywhere else. What's that, Leon? You remind you of a lot of people, Taylor. Well, the time may come, you never know. You never know. You can share. You can share but not repost. I wonder what. I mean, come on now. Oh, have you seen tomorrow then, Dale? Here comes Daisy. Welcome to Daisy. They've got too many fans on. I'm starting to actually get a bit cold again. Where did my cardigan go? Who did it fall down? Jin, where are you going? Do you want to go on here, Jin? Do you want to go on here? Let me just get my Jinxie cat sorted. There she is. There's my Jinxie cat. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, maybe you could have a look at getting a sewing table, Valerie. A sewing cabinet. They're much better. It's much better on your back to have it like, and it's really much better to have it on your shoulders as well. To say, you know, so you're like sewing at this level, so you haven't got your shoulders up like that. Because if you've got a sewing machine up really high, then you're like that. Whereas when you've got a table like this and the machine is indent to the table, your shoulders are down. Valerie, if you go to my YouTube channel where you are now and have a look at my videos and find my sewing room tour, you'll see in that one a completely different my other sewing room. This is my little one. You'll see my white sewing tables, which are really, really good, and those ones, they're portable, so they fold flat so you can move them around. Ah, Tiana's saying hello to Jinxie Cat. She says hello back, Tiana. Let's see how what she said. Oh, was Taylor a girl? I thought Taylor was a boy. I have absolutely no idea. There we go. Right. So now my bobbin has definitely run out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to pull this up so we don't lose it. Change over the bobbin. Are you good, Daisy? How's little Teddy and his little paw? I hope he's been all right after he had his little mishap. Poor little thing. Poor little doggy. Right, gonna get another one. Pop that in, pop that in. Put that in there. All right. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna obviously I've changed the bobbin over. I'm gonna make sure that his stitch is okay. So I just need to get around a bit of fabric. I need to go and shut my curtains soon. It's definitely getting lighter earlier, isn't it? Not lighter, darker. It's going to start to get dark a bit earlier. Before we know it, it'll be dark at like 5 o'clock. Okay, so now I can carry on. There we go. Then you go do. Oh, hang on. That's not the right one. That's the right one. I'm going to try and keep that there because I don't want it to fall down. So I've got another 15 to stitch on, and then we're going to start the great stitch up of it. And that one. Yeah, so if you've got any questions you want to ask, any sewing related questions, do let me know. Or if you want to ask anything about me, but if you haven't met me before, I don't think you have, Valerie, then my name is Rachel and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, and our membership is completely free. So if you want to sign up to that, you can do. Just go over to the website and sign up to that, and you get all of our newsletters that come out on our bits and bobs. We've got our own quilt show coming up soon, which is very, very exciting. Nearly 6 weeks to go. 6 weeks on Friday. Can't believe it. My goodness me. Before we know it, it'll be like days. We'll be on the 10-day countdown before we know it. That's going to be a bit scary. There's a lot of things to organise. It's very, very exciting. And we're all very much looking forward to that. But if you want to check our website out as well, we have a great events page. You can sign up to completely free Zoom sewing days that we do. We do quite a lot for our charities. So we have 3 charities that we sew for. One of them is called Cats Protection, which you probably know about. And we make quilts for cats to go in the pens right across the UK. And then our other charity, which is the Lewis Foundation, which is what I was just talking about earlier. And we make cup mats, otherwise known as comfort coasters, to go into the care packages that go into the hospitals across the UK. So it's two really great charities to get involved in. And they're coming to our quilt show as well, so you should be able to see them there. And yeah, so we've always got something going on. There is always something going on in the world of the So Happy Quilters Association. There's always something exciting that's coming up and what we're planning and lots of bits and bobs. And I've got 10 to go, people. I've got 10 to go. And then we're going to start snipping them. And I mostly do live streams in the evening. This week I'm on tonight, tomorrow and Wednesday. Then I'm going to have a couple of days off because it's my daughter's birthday, which would be nice. And cake is already prepped. Our gluten-free and our dairy-free cake. It's all ready to go. And then I'll be back next week. So, yeah, hello, Aman. How are you? Are you good? Sorry. You said it's sorry. Who said sorry? This is the last one too. And then, yes, so this is actually, if you haven't seen me work on this before, this is actually some fabric. So I had a very big birthday last year, and for my birthday, my friends that came to my party, I asked them to get me one fat quarter of fabric so I could make a quilt out of it. Well, what happened was the majority of them got me more than one fat quarter of fabric. Some got me a whole fat quarter pack. And so I had got a lot of fabric. Anyway, so the plan was to do a jelly roll race quilt there, because then it would kind of like display all of the fabrics in it. So I did the front one, which came out really, really amazing. And then I got so much fabric left over that I decided to do the back of the quilt the same. Because you know what? Sometimes when you're making a quilt, it's quite nice to have the back of the quilt look as lovely as the front of the quilt. So that's what I'm excited to do. Anyway, so my Jinxie cat here, she's currently sitting on one side of it, which I'm going to have to buffer off that in a minute. I'll be Jin. Yeah. So usually when I'm doing my live streams in the evening, we're doing some kind of little project we've got going on, and you can get involved in if you want to. You can always ask any questions. You're very welcome to ask any questions. I'd like this one. This fabric's really nice. This is like I wouldn't say it's a cotton lawn, but I would say it's like a very, very thin cotton. I'm going to go in a minute and get my... Where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Where did I put my cardigan? I'll put my cardigan back on again. It's that funny weather, isn't it? It's like, do you have it really, really cool, or all the fans going? Very strange. Right, so now... Oh, hang on. It's moving, it's moving. So now, hello, Spiral. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Give you a wave back. So this is my last one that I'm doing, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, because I like this is the bit I absolutely love, this bit, because it is quite cute. Look, here we go. Look, watch this. It would make really, really, really good bunting, wouldn't it? Look at that. That one. Oh, that's the one I snipped for, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, it's stuck down the back of my table. There you go. That one there. Is there any more? Is there any more? Oh, there you go. So now what I need to do is snip. So there's a bit of a snipping process now, because you have to. So that's where they're joined. Look, I'll show you how they're joined. Can you see that? Ooh, there. So that's how they're joined. So then what we're going to do, get your scissors ready, and you're going to snip them, because obviously I've chain pieced it, haven't I? So you need to like release them, and then you're going to snip off those triangle bits. And just for now, going to thread it down that way. There we go. And then do the next one. So there's quite a few of these to snip. So if you've got any questions you want to ask, you're welcome to ask them, and I can answer while I am doing this. And then I'll show you what is the next stage. Next stage of things to do, Jinxie cat. Jinx is not going to be very happy though, people, when I have to move her. So we might have to, I might do that tomorrow. She's been a bit of a pain today, because I was trying to work out my little I Spy quilt for my little friend Joshua. I mean, I've managed it. It is sitting there. Just got to stitch that into rows. But then, while I was trying to work it out, Jinxie cat decided to jump all over it, which was not helpful. By no means, it was not helpful. There we go. that one. So yeah, so now I'm going to have all these little triangles, which is they're too small really to do anything with. I mean, I could do what's called confetti quilting with it. I could do that, or I can just use it just to like stuff something with it. That would be my ideal solution. I think because otherwise they'll end up in a box and not used for a while. I don't know if I'm getting there. Right. I can see that our tick-tocky string has literally died. We might restart that. Maybe. Shall we do that? How many times will that be? Could be. I think we're going for an all-time record tonight. Let's go for an all-time record. All-time record on TikTok of like 5 times. That is quite funny. I've got to get up in a minute anyway to shut the curtains. So I think we will deal with it then. You want my Jean? There's my Jinxie cat. So yeah, so you're probably wondering what is the next stage. Well, this is called a jelly roll race quilt. I have no idea why it's called a jelly roll race, because I'm certainly not racing to finish it. I mean, maybe when it was invented, maybe that's what they did. Hello, Greenland Quilts. Katie, how are you? Are you good? Hope you're well. So, my name is Rachel, by the way, Katie, and I think I might have told you before, I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, but you may call me Rachel if you want to. So I'm doing a jelly roll race quilt tonight. I've been working on it for a while, actually. I've been coming back and finishing it off, and so I've just chain pieced it all. So I'm snipping it, and then I am cutting the little corner bits off. And then the next stage is, if you're wondering what the next stage to do is to join both ends to each other. And I'm going to show you how we do that in a minute. What country are you from? Oh, sometimes you can't work out with my funny accent. So I'm from the UK, Katie. I'm from the UK, and I'm from the south coast of the UK. I'm from Brighton. I do have a bit of a mixed accent, actually, I suppose, because I was brought up in Kent. So I have a bit of a Kentish accent, mixed mostly with a Sussex accent. Yeah, there you go. That's where I'm from. I'm from the UK. Where was you guessing then, out of interest? Hello, Susan. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Maybe we'll leave it. We'll leave the other one for now. I'm going to get up and go and shut my curtains in a minute. We're an Australian cruise ships. You got. Oh, you were thinking British. You get British and Australian cruise ships. Sometimes you can't tell which. Oh, I suppose we are a bit. You know, we have lots of cousins, don't we, in Australia? I suppose. Yeah. Oh, so you get lots of cruise ships coming. I suppose you do. We've been on a cruise a couple of times, Katie, but we've never been to Greenland. Never. Been to Iceland, which is not far, is it? Is it far for you? Oh, no, because you're over the other side, aren't you? You're over the other side at the top. I'm not very good in my my geography. Right, I'm nearly there. This is what I do. I do tend to only do this in 50s, because otherwise you'll be here for hours. And sometimes if you're doing it for, you know, it for a while, then you get a bit like, oh, you get a bit feeling like, am I nearly there yet? Are you the tour guide? That's 14 years. Oh, wow. Woo. I'll remember that then if we come on a cruise in your direction. I'd love to go to Canada. I suppose if we went to Canada, we would go up to where you are. Ah, amazing. Yeah, we've met a few tour guides and we've been on a couple of cruises the last couple of years. Am I nearly there yet? Oh my goodness, it's getting too much now. I need to stretch. This is getting too much. This is technically, so this is 50 strips that I've done. Right, I'm just going to finish this, and then I'm definitely going to go and shut my curtains, get my cardigan, get some tea, have a little break for a minute. You met 3 quilters so far this season. Apparently, my channel was topic of discussion and their cruise ship. Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing, Katie. They obviously were doing some research before they turned up. There are some cruises where you can go and do quilting on it. I don't know if I'd want to do that though. I don't know if I could take like the motion of the quilt, the motion of the boat whilst trying to sew. I think I might find that a bit weird. I mean, I did take my hand sewing with me when we went on the cruise, but I don't know about the sewing machine. Right. Okay, they are my little things. Right. So give me a minute. I'm just going to go and shut the curtains. And you now have an airport. Oh, that's helpful, isn't it? Really helpful. Right. I'll be back. That's it. And the next one. Right, Jim. I am back. I am back. That's better. Hello, Kim. How are you? Did you go looking and you couldn't find me by any chance? Because I've been having no end of trouble with TikTok tonight. It has just been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. Anyway, so you've never been on a cruise ship? Oh, Sharon, a craft it would be amazing, wouldn't it, Sharon? But there are actually ones that you can go on a cruise where you just go. So like every stop. And in actual fact, one of my really good friends, she teaches on cruise ships, and she's coming to our quilt show to do demos there. And you did have trouble. Yeah, I thought you might have done. I thought you might have done, Kim. It's been a weird night. Honestly, 5 times, Kim, we've restarted it tonight. 5 times, and I've now given up. I've given up. Anyway, so now what I'm doing is, so all the strips are sewn into one long length. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join them together like that, and then I'm going to stitch down there, all the way down, and then so that'll be into a 2, and then we're going to join it into a 4, and then we'll join it into an 8, and then to a 16. The way it's in a 16, that should be wide enough to go onto here. And then Anne and Carlos do a cruise. Now, Anne and Carlos, I have no idea who Anne and Carlos is, Sharon. You might have to tell me. Yes, Kim, big wow. I know, literally, like within, well, I've given up now anyway. I've given up and restarted it. I refuse. I refuse to keep restarting it. And we've been, so an hour and 25 minutes, and it's been 5 times an hour and 25 minutes. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Really mad. I mean, I'm not doing anything other than sewing, so I don't know. I mean, I've changed my layout behind my little pile of fabric. I mean, could it be that? I don't know. Who knows? Sometimes I try to think about what it could be. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going to sew it on a 1/4 inch seam line, but you don't have to. As long as you do it all over all the same, it doesn't really matter, really. So we're just going to keep on stitching it down. Yes, it is. It's my Jelly Roll. Do you remember seeing it before, Kim? My Jelly Roll Race quilt. So I measured it. My cat's sitting on it. Here it is. Here, look. My cat's sitting on it right now. This is... There's my cat. My Jinxie cat. Yeah. So I measured it earlier and I thought, do you know what? I'm nearly... Yeah, you do, yeah. I'm nearly there because I've only got probably... Well, I've decided to do another 50 strips and add that on, and then I'm going to see where I am, and I think that's probably enough. And then that's really exciting because then it's going to be iron it, wad it, and then we can quilt it. And that's going to be very exciting when we start to quilt it. So, yeah. And I don't have much fabric left either, so that's what's really, really exciting. So obviously the front is done, isn't it? The quilt front, that's done, but the quilt, this is like the back. I mean, technically speaking, they're both the same, but you know, we've just been talking about oh, they're doing knitting cruise. Anne and Carlos. Yeah, I don't know who Anne and Carlos are. No idea. We're going to talk about doing cruises and quilting on cruises, because there's lovely Katie who is over on YouTube, and she's called the Greenland Quilter, and she's from Greenland. How exciting is that? All the way from there. Will you hand? No, I'm not going to hand quilt it. It'll take me forever. No, I'm going to machine quilt it. I won't do free motion on it, because free motion is, you know, where you like move it all around and do like weird patterns and you don't have the feed dogs up. But because it's a Jelly Roll Race quilt, I'm going to have all those lines, so I literally will just follow the lines, but I'll probably do a nice like wiggle stitch or something on it. And then once we've done one way, it will be easy to go the other direction. So, I mean, I might give it to, it depends, because in August I'm going to actually see a long arm quilting lady called Vicky in Strawberry Studio, and I might give it to her. I don't know. I kind of want to do it myself, I reckon. I think that's what I'd like to do. Yes, so I will be on tomorrow night and Wednesday night. Hopefully tomorrow won't be so restrictive by TikTok, which is ridiculous. There is no rhyme or reason to it sometimes. Hello, Stitching with Sarah. Hello, Stitching with Sarah. Did you try to find me earlier and you couldn't find me? We've had no end of trouble tonight on TikTok, honestly. We have to do some more research, I reckon, to see what is going on. I have no idea. Yes, I'm just going to keep going with this until we get to the end, and then we're going to join it up again. Why are we in trouble? I have absolutely no idea, Sarah. Absolutely no idea. Literally 5 times I had to restart it. 5 times. It's quite a few in the UK. Ah, yeah. So I've no idea. And I think that's what's infuriating, you know, with TikTok, because they don't tell you. It's like a complete and utter guessing game. I wish I knew. I do not know. I think what they should do, and the thing is, there's no point even I've tried this as well. That They should send you the clip. We all want it now. Can't keep us quiet forever. Absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely. I mean, it's silly, really. I just think they should tell you what it is. They should send you the clip and say, right, look, that's what you said, that's what you showed, and that's what you should be doing. And so, yeah, because then it would make sense, wouldn't it? But it doesn't. They don't. You know, I am kind of used to it now, although I think tonight was extra special. Extra special in their escapades, shall we say. What time are we on? 9:30. There are none in Greenland. No, what in Greenland? No. Oh, no quilt shops in Greenland. Okay, Greenland and Katie Quilter. Oh my goodness me. How do you cope? How do you cope with that? What time is it here? Here at the moment, it is just gone 9:30. Oh, 3:30. 3:30. It's 9:30 here. At the moment. 9:30 at night. Well, at least the football's over. I mean, that's one thing, isn't it? See, that's what's really weird, isn't it? TikTok let you talk about the football. Maybe it's because I mentioned we got a new Prime Minister. Do you think it was that? I don't know. No idea. No idea. Anyway, we will just carry on with our stitching regardless. And yeah, let's see where we go. And let's hope that tomorrow it is all good. But you buy it from the States. Oh, or hop over the border, Katie, to go and see what you can find. Or is it quite away? Are you quite? Where are you, near the Canadian border or the American border? If I remember, my geography serves me right. Oh, Leon has come back. You're going to be good, Leon. Right. How much we got to go? Oh, there's a fair old bit. We might be. Let's see how we go. I'd like to try and get this finished tonight if possible. So it's currently sewing into a two. Oh, Lottie's here. Hello, Lottie. How are you? And you're colouring again. You join the same live on all accounts just to. You join the same live on all your accounts just to annoy someone. Oh. Who did you do it? Who did you try to annoy then? You're obviously very bored, Leon. I suppose the boredom is kicking in. You've only been off school, what, how many days? 3? It's going to be a long summer. It's going to be a long summer. Need to get you sewing, Leon. No, is. Oh. See. Oh, I have no idea who that is. Yeah. Yeah, Katie, Greenland. As in, where is the board? Are you closer to like the top of America, or I don't know. Honestly, my geography is really bad. I'll go and have a look later. I'm going to see exactly where you are. It's very sad you got no quilt shops. You don't have like supermarkets then that sell. You know, like in America, they have supermarkets where they sell fabric. Well, if we get it all set in. Oh, it's definitely getting dark out there now. We're on like 20 to 10. I'm gonna have a little look in a minute, see how we're doing. Oh, it is disappearing. Yes, if I'm in a jam, that's fabric. I know exactly, Sarah. Exactly. And actually, I filmed one of those shops when I went to California, and that video hopefully should be coming out fairly soon. And I was a crazy British woman in those days, Sarah. I was like, oh my goodness, look at all this fabric. Go and buy your loaf of bread, and then you can buy yourself some fabric at the same time. We don't have such luxuries in the UK by no means. We have little garden centres that sell like patchwork books and stuff like that, but definitely not fabric. What are you saying, Katie? Sharon, buy nice bedding and use that. That's a really good idea. Sharon suggested buy some nice bedding, yeah, some nice duvets. And nowhere near the border. Oh, thank goodness. Greenland is an island. No, American. Isolated and it all covers part. Oh, well done. Thank you for a little geography lesson there, Katie. I needed that one. Keep it as an island. Have I been to Texas? I haven't, Sarah. I'd love to. Absolutely love to go to Houston and go to the Houston Quilt Show. It is in my diary for November. Whether I'm going to be able to pull it off, I have no idea right now. But I definitely would like to at some point. I've been to Utah, California, Arizona, Florida, obviously, because all the Brits go to Florida, and New York. That's where I've been to in the wonderful world of America. Oh, we're nearly there yet. I definitely want to have a little look. Utah's beautiful, also from Arizona. Utah is. We went to Salt Lake City, and and then this year. So last year I went to Arizona, and this year I went to Arizona again, and I went to California this year. I went there in March. But I would absolutely love to go to. I'd like to go back to California to go to the Road to California Quilt Show. That's in February, not February, January. And then I'd like to go to Houston, go to that quilt show. I'd also like to go to Alabama to go to see the Dees Bend Quilters. I'd like to go there. Where's the other one? I think it is. I'm trying to think what it's called. I want to say Pasadena. It's not Pasadena, is it? The Paducah. I'd like to go to the Paducah Quilt Show. That's where I'd like to go. A nice bedding, not such a thing. Oh, Katie, that's even more sad. We'll have to send you a whole load of stuff, won't we? I think we can send you. When you come to Texas, you got to get some good barbecue. I like that. I very much like that. I must admit, I do like watching. Well, what is it called? It was in Yellowstone, and then they moved, didn't they? Then they went to Texas, and those I do like watching that with the cowboys. I'd like to go to one of those rodeo things. That's what I'd like to. I think it looks like it'd be great fun. Oh, what was it? Was it Landman? That was filmed. That filmed in Texas. I think that was. Was it Landman? Was that filmed in Texas? I think, yeah, I think it was. Did you say you're near Houston then, Sarah, or not? Did you say you were 3 hours away from it? I think that's what you said. Yeah, Ted Sheridan, make it there. Right. Ah, right outside of Dallas. Yes. Oh, you're 10 hours. Whew. Whew. 10 hours from Houston. Texas is a big old place. Texas is as big as the UK. How fun is that? I'll come to you with a bucket list. Yes, cover the bucket list, Sharon. Yeah. And carrying on and you're doing a rabbit and a dog in a garden, Lottie. I love that. Absolutely love that. Well, I'm getting there with my 50 strips, my 50 jelly roll strips. We're definitely on the end of this now anyway. So I suppose you'd have to fly, wouldn't you, to Houston? You'd have to fly. Yes, if you're in El Paso, Texas, you're closer to California. You are to Dallas. Woo. Oh my goodness me. That's a big old place. I'm going to have to study the map more. Took you ages. We're doing the grass. What do you do with your pictures, Lottie, when you've finished them? You put them in frames or in you know, like in a scrapbook or something. What do you do with them? You should frame them. I bet they're very pretty. You put them on your wall. Ah, I love that. I love that. You must have a very, very pretty wall. Are we nearly there? Oh, we are nearly there. We're nearly there. You're still bored, Leon. Leon, you need to get sewing. Let's get you sewing, then you won't be bored. You'll never have feel boredom again. Get you making a quilt, Leon. And to do something that's more interesting. You're from a town of 4,000 people. Big cities are daunting. Oh yeah, that is quite small, isn't it? Oh. Especially if you're not like used to going to them. But hey, at least you have that really, really great supermarket to go to. That'll keep you busy. Thank you, Leon, for liking my live. Thank you so much. You can keep on doing that if you want to. That'll keep you busy. Right, we're nearly at the end. We're nearly at the end. Look at the likes. Ah, I love that. Thank you, Leon. 30 miles from a lot of people know it is a Buddy. But it was Buddy Holly was from there. Oh, interesting. I'm going to do so before I go to bed tonight, Sarah. I'm going to study the map of America. Because that's mad if that part of Texas is closer to California. Wow. That was a long drive. When I went back in March, when I went to Arizona, we flew to Arizona, but then we did a road trip to California, and that was like a 5-hour road trip. So, woo, that was a long old road trip. I never want to do that again. They were very like one road. There was literally one road that went from Arizona all the way to California. It was mad. You don't get such luxuries in the UK, honestly. We probably had to pass like 3 million roundabouts or something and 2 million lights to do that amount of driving. 7 actually, you're from Littlefield, which is where Waylon Jennings is from. Oh. Interesting. Right, how we do? Look, we're nearly at the end. We are very nearly at the end. Come with you. Yes, you can. You can definitely come with me, Sharon. We'll go and visit. We'll go to visit Katie, Greenland Quilter Katie in Greenland, and take her loads of fabric. How do you fancy that, Katie? Do you think that's a good idea? Bring you loads of fabric. Why would you like what? 767. Oh, it's 829 now, Leon. I'm going to need more bobbins soon. Bring on the bobbins. You're going to need more bobbins. Oh, look. Very jammily. I did it. And there's no twist. Right. So then what we're going to do, now we've done it in twos, which will be any minute now. Then I will show you what the next stage is. So this is probably like one of the longest bits, really, that you're going to do when you're doing a jelly roll race quilt, is like when you're stitching it together in a row of 2, and then you're going to stitch it together again in a row of 4, which I'm going to show you how you do that. Have you done a jelly roll race quilt, Katie? All the way, Greenland. Right. Okay. So now I've done that one, I'm going to show you what this bit looks like. What part of Florida did I visit? Oh, hang on. I found a long arm in Denmark. You can send your quilt tops. So you have 4 quilted when we were in Denmark a few days ago. Oh, that was really lovely. What part of Florida? Obviously Orlando, obviously, Katie, because that's where all the Brits go to. And the Florida Keys, that's where all the Brits go to. And it's quite a while ago. Okay, so now it's in 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the other end. We're going to go all the way to the other end. And then, oh, hang on, nearly there. It's a long way. My cat is still fast asleep on the quilt. She's very happy with herself tonight. Aha, there we are. Right. So then there is the other 2 there, and then we're going to put those 2 together to make a strip of 4. And then when you do a 4, you then do the same process. You do an 8, and you're going to do a 16. And then if you did a 32, then that is basically the width of the quilt that you need. But I think I need to be in a 16, but I will be measuring that. So now I'm going to do it into the 4s. Then I will need to iron it. So I might, it's 10 to 10, my lovely people. I might iron that later, or maybe iron it tomorrow, I don't know. So what is my plan for tomorrow? Well, oh, you're a Florida girl raised in Florida. Oh, you moved to South Green. Wow. Why did you move there then, Katie? Did you marry someone? Different place to go, and like from there is quite cold, isn't it, in Greenland, from Florida up to there. I'd like to go back there, actually. We haven't been there in a while. It's not too bad as well, doing a flight to like Orlando and that. I thought so. I thought that's what happened. You married someone. How lovely. Yeah, like I was saying, so it's not too you need to get yourself a long arm machine then, don't you? If you haven't got any long armers. I know some great ones in the UK, Katie. I mean, I don't do it, but I do know some great ones in the UK. Get your quilts done. You ever come over here? Hello. So, hello, Shana. How are you? You good this evening? Right, so AO somebody says, learn how to stitch together jelly roll raised quilt strips. Yes, that is very, very true. You haven't bought one due to not having access to some saving the money for a something or other. Can't see that bit at the minute. What is that? Oh, there's a little flag. Where did that little flag come from? It came from somewhere. Still ball. Doing your brushes. Doing your your brushes. I thought it said your brushes, Lottie. I thought, oh, you're painting it. And Leon, meanwhile, is still bored. This is like day what? What is it? How many days are the holidays, Leon? Day 3. Oh dear. It's not good. It's not good if it starts off like this. You just set yourself a project. That's what you do. You don't know. Lucky you are. 7 weeks of holidays. You will look back at it. Oh, Jessica. You know why, Jessica? Why do you think? Have a guess. Have a guess. Have a guess, Jessica. Why did not come up on your FYP? Absolutely. Have a guess how many times, Jessica, tonight. And so I've been live for 1 hour and 52 minutes. Remember, if you ever have it happen again, go over to YouTube because I'm on YouTube. 1 hour 52 minutes. Have a guess how many times. How many times have I had to restart it? Nope. Higher. There's been that's a bit extravagant, Jessica. It's a bit too much. A bit 5 times. 5 times. Ridiculous. I gave up. I literally gave up. And I actually said, never mind, Jessica will not be able to find us tonight. It's very, 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 very annoying. We were just giving Leon some ideas of projects that he can do over the school holidays because he's very bored. Very bored. How about going to the library, Leon, and get yourself some books? How about that? Some books to read. Or some research books. I don't do anything wrong. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Jessica, I have no idea why. And the thing is as well, you know, I was just saying, oh yes, I do. Sorry, Katie, it's very confusing. I do have a second. So what I have is I have a TikTok screen. So here is TikTok screen, and you guys are on my YouTube screen with all my other ones. And we can't integrate TikTok into this one because TikTok want me to be gaming for 50% of my time, and I don't game, I sew, and so it won't integrate. And so yeah, so that's why you probably think YouTubers are probably thinking, I can't see those comments. No, you can't, and TikTokers can't see the YouTube comments. So it's a little bit confusing. But anyways, but what happens is so I'm gonna say hello to Lillian. So what happens is TikTok gets a bit eggy if I show like the fabric sometimes too close to the screen, then it restricts me. And sometimes it will do it for no reason whatsoever. And tonight it's done it 5 times. I call it getting stung. But they don't tell you, that's what I find really infuriating. They don't tell you why. I think they should. They should send you like a little screen clip and say, right, this is what you've done. Please, can you tell me where is best place to buy wadding to make a few bits of quilts? Well, I've already been restricted on TikTok, so it won't matter now, Sharon, really. But in best, I mean, to be honest, who I mean, there's one place called Lady So and So. They're really good. I mean, if you can get to a quilt show, you'll get a much better deal if you can go to a quilt show. I mean, is that like doable, or do you think not? If not, Lady So and So, they do, as in SEW. They do really great wadding, and what I definitely recommend you get, Sharon, is a 80-20. Get an 80-20 blend, so 80% cotton and 20% polyester. That's what I would work with. That's actually what I've got here. Well, that's that one. Yes, I made these tonight, Jessica. Look, I made some of those, and I've just been working on my Jelly Roll Race quilt. I don't know if you've seen this one actually. Oh, we see. Look, now we've got the puzzle to do. Hold on, I need to do the puzzle. Otherwise, TikTok will stop the screen. Well, we did the TikTok puzzle. Kim is saying, so Sharon, Kim is saying over on the TikTok screen that she likes using bamboo wadding. Yeah, bamboo is really, really lovely. I mean, the other thing, it does depend on how much you're able to spend, because obviously bamboo is not the cheapest, is it? Bamboo is really good if you're going to quilt for babies. Definitely. So yeah. Oh, and also, you're very welcome. And you also, what I didn't ask was like where to get it from. But obviously, you go and have a look, and there'll be infinite amounts of different brands. And the one that I like using is called So Easy. So Easy. Oh, bye, Tiana. I'll see you tomorrow night, my lovely. I'll be live again tomorrow. Probably about 8 o'clock again tomorrow, I think. Well, no, definitely 8 o'clock tomorrow night, because I'm going to the cinema with my daughter. So definitely 8 o'clock. Yeah, but yeah, bamboo's nice, isn't it? It's got very, very nice soft feel. That's it. Definitely not cheap. Yeah. Yes, yes, you're right, Kim. Quilting is not. It's cheaper than counselling, though, isn't it? That's what they say. Hello, Teresa. Welcome to you. But you know what? You get to make some lovely things. That's very true. Exactly. And you get something to show for it, for what you made, all your money. You're like, I mean, there is ways of doing it cheaper, I think, as well. Because you can use, like we were saying, duvet covers and sheets and like end of bulk fabrics and stuff like that, and fabric mobility from charity shops. You can make it cheaper, but yeah, generally, if you want your fancy Liberty fabric like I like, then that's your problem. Right, how are we doing? So now on the 4s, then I'm going to do the 8s. I'll show you what it looks like when it gets to a 4. I'm trying to keep it as flat as I can. Here are my Jin. My Jinxie cat is here. She's enjoying the wonders of the quilt. Look, there she is. There she is. Yeah, my fluff. There's my fluff. There's my Jinxie fluff. You want my fluff? Wow. You do charity shops as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Charity shops are good for finding some nice gems, aren't they, Kim? Do you have some nice ones where you live? You can find some nice ones. There's a road in Brighton, if you've ever been there, but it's literally wall-to-wall charity shops. It's called the London Road. It's amazing. Sometimes I go charity shop shopping with my friend, we call it. I go charity shop shopping to look for fabrics and stuff. I haven't done that in a while, actually. Might have to make a little trip. Oh, you do have a lot in Norfolk, yeah. Remember, friends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Rachel will not be live. It's her daughter's birthday. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. We'll just tell the YouTubers. Yeah, so YouTubers are watching now. I will not be live on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, as it is my daughter's birthday. And I'm having a bit of a rest. I'm watching some films and doing some nice little things. Yeah, so you're only going to see me tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. I love that. I love the fact that Kim is thanking as Sarah for the Jessica, sorry, for the reminder. I can't believe that another whole bobbin has gone. Am I going to make it to the end? Oh dear. Oh, I don't know. I do not know. And I got to thread some more bobbins up. Suzanne, you're not in your bedroom. We can't. I can't use that. That one it. Then. Oh. So Suzanne, to see our old newsletters, if you go onto our website and click on news, that's where they are, and you'll find the old one. So let your dog out. Let your doggy out, Jessica. That's where you'll find the old newsletters. Just click on news. Oh my goodness me. I'm literally playing with the bobbin now because there is not much left on it. And I'm going to have to wind some more. I don't want to wind some more up just for this bit. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. How are you, Suzanne? Are you good? Have you had a good day? Had a good Monday? So yeah, another lovely week ahead of us. Leona's just joined again. Leona went off and came back again. I'm running out of bobbin, Leon. That's a job you could do. Guess who's still bored? Oh dear. We were giving you loads of suggestions and then you disappeared. You need a project. Do you like doing Lego, Leon? Do you like Lego? There's the lovely Craig. Craig's obviously got in from work. No, it's not going to work, people. I've got that much to go and I've not got enough. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. What are we going to do? What am I going to do? Let me see. Oh, okay. So I have got one that is kind of like half used and that might be enough. And then we're going to have to wind up some bobbins. I think I'm going to have to wind up 3 or 4 ready for tomorrow. Good. I'm glad you can find that. I know. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it, Leanne? Bobbin chicken. Honestly, I was hoping. Look, all I had was that. That's all I got to do. So annoying. Let's try that again. I'm hoping I got enough because otherwise I'm gonna have to wind the bobbing up. I gotta do I'll do a few. I did do quite a few before, didn't I? If you remember, I did like 4 of them in one hit. So now I'll do another 4. Yeah, so what is my plan for tomorrow? Well, Don't know actually. No, I've got a few bits and bobs I've got to do in the morning. I've got to go to the cinema in the afternoon. Got a few phone calls to make tomorrow actually. A few people to chase because we've had quite a few people that like want to come to our quilt show, and then I need to find out if they definitely want to come, if they want the stands that we've allocated to them. So that's a job for tomorrow. And I've got a little list of things that I need to start looking at getting. Like, I'm going to get those little, you know, those little wristband things. I need to get some of those for people for our quilt show. I've got to decide what colour. I have no idea what colour. I'm going to get one colour for the Saturday, one colour for the Sunday. Now I've got to decide, do I want them printed or do I not want them printed? As in, you know, like quilt show. I mean, it's just, you know, it might just be an unnecessary thing really that I don't really need to be doing. So I might not get them printed. I have got to think about my schedule. So once I've done that, then that's in place. So yeah, if you like, it's like one of those days tomorrow. It's like a little bits and bobs day, I reckon, in the morning. Oh, you gotta go to bed, Kim. That's okay, my lovely. Have a good sleep. I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Oh, I will not be too long either, actually, honestly. So now, look at that. Now it looks like a 4. Look at those pinks together. That's really, really exciting. I'm tempted. Now, can we get the 8 in? Should we try it? I mean, it's only 10:10, so let's try and get. Hello, Susan. Went to the theatre yesterday. Oh, wow. I absolutely love The Lord of the Dance. I've seen that before, Susan, when it came down to Brighton many, many years ago. I loved it. I think I might. Was that what we saw in Dublin as well at one point? I think it's wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Ah, surprise 30th anniversary. I love that. How lovely. It's a real treat. Is it just as good as it? I think it's one of those things, isn't it, Susan? It's just as good as it always has been, right from the start, when the Lord of the Dance first started. Right, Jin, I can't have your tail near the sewing machine. Let me move you over. There we go. I think my Jinxie cat is bored, Leon, just like you. She's like, I'm just going to swish my tail here and swish my tail there. Now, I don't think this is going to be enough, but we're going to give it a go because I'm getting it to the 8. Do you know what? So look, that would be the 8. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to wind some bobbins, because then I can do the 8, I can do the 16, and then I can. Oh no! Oh, I can measure it. Why are you doing that? Oh, hello. I was thinking that wasn't going anywhere. Okay, we're gonna wind some bobbins up, people. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some of that because I think there's no point risking it because there is not enough, by no means. Another whole reel of white cotton that is gone. Remember, don't take your eyes off the bobbin, people. Do not take your eyes off. When you take your eyes off, it gets all mashed up. Really well, very well. Might get another reel of cotton. Oh, there we go, there we go. Didn't know he was going to. It was a surprise for your sister and brother-in-law. Ah, how lovely. That's a real surprise. Did you have a nice meal out as well, Susan? I'm just taking off the last bit of this, and then I'm going to do. I think it might be enough just for that, actually. It's not much on this. I didn't think there was much on it. Oh no, there you go. Look, There you go. Right, let's get that off. Right, put it there, put it there. Get that bobbin in. I'm gonna do some more bobbins tomorrow because I just want to get this one finished. That's what I'm going to do. Where is my? There it is. Plug it back in. You went to a beautiful golf club for lunch. Ah, how lovely. Did you have a nice afternoon tea? Put that in there, put that in there. Choppy, choppy. Oh, my phone's all charged up now. Just realised I need to keep that on charge. But anyway. I mean, really, I should really be ironing this first, but I'm tempted just to get it stitched into the 8. And then I might do the 16, and then I will measure it to see if it's the right length I need. And then we might finish it tonight, or we might finish it tomorrow. I have no idea right now. It all depends how this bit goes. Oh, Jessica's back from letting your doggy out. What is your doggy called, Jessica? I don't think you ever told us. It's good timing actually, because I just wound a bobbin up, and now I'm about to stitch this bit together. But I need to have a sip of my tea first. Okay. So there's the 4 and there's the 4, and now I'm going to stitch that together to Sneezy. Her birthday's today. She's 17. Oh, country fox terrier. Wow. Oh, happy birthday to Sneezy. Love that. 17. Wow, it's a grand old age. I've got a cat here. This cat is 16, Jessica, and she's getting her tail in the way. I want to like tuck it underneath. So, Jin, keep your tail away from the sewing machine. It's not a good idea. I've moved her down the table so it doesn't get close. Right, let's see. Let's get this done. You can see what it looks like. This is going to look really, really, really colourful. Nice to see it stitching well after I've changed the bobbin. That always helps. Yeah, so if you've got any questions you want to ask, then please do. Any sewing related questions. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I'm just doing my little live stream. So I'm usually live in the evenings, usually between like 8 and, well, 7, 10 o'clock, something like that. Just depends on what my day's been up to, really. And I'm currently working on a jelly roll race quilt. I'm eager to get this finished, that's for sure, because it's been going on for a while now. This is one of the last sections to go on it. And then the next plan is going to be to give it a good iron, and then it needs the wadding, and then it's going to be quilted, and that's going to be exciting. But it's very big. It's probably the size of, well, it's definitely going to get used without a doubt. This quilt is 100% going to get used. It's not going to be one that's going to sit on my quilt museum shelf, that's for sure. It's going to get used. And So yeah, it's probably going to be about a king size quilt. So it is quite big. So yeah. And if you haven't followed me before, if you're just joining on TikTok and you haven't followed me, please do. If you want to share my live, please do. And also I have an amazing YouTube channel, which you can go and have a look at. I have lots of videos on there. I had a new video went live last night, actually, which was with one of the charities that we are partners with called the Lewis Foundation. And yeah. There's always something going on in our world of the So Happy Quilters Association. We're up to. I do a lot of travelling, as you know, for my YouTube channel filming, but I don't have too much coming up at the moment because we've got our quilt show coming up on the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So we've got a lot of work to do for that, really. And then after that, we'll be travelling again, no doubt, to different places. We love going and look at fabric shops and museums and quilt shows, and because all the autumn shows will start in October. There's one I'm going to in September, actually. I haven't been that one in ages, and that's at Farnborough. Yeah, it's not Fareham, Farnborough. That'd be really nice. Right. We are nearly there. I'm so happy I changed that bobbin. Look. There you go. We're there again. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get as close as I can to the edge here. Just keep it as flat as possible. I mean, really, I should be ironing it, but I will iron it on the next level of sewing, I reckon. So now we've done it into the 8. I'm going to show you shortly what it looks like. And then we're going to make it into a row of 16. So, yes, that's basically how you do a jelly roll race quilt. You just keep going and going until you think it is the right size. Hello, Astaria. Welcome to you. So that is, look, there is, looking good, isn't it? That's the row of 8. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Can you see how different it is? It looks so different, doesn't it? Doing the jelly roll race quilt. Now, let me see. How long is this? Because actually, I might not need to do it into a 16. Let me see. Oh, I think. Oh, got my hair. How funny is that? Maybe. Let me just see. I might not be putting it into a 16, actually. Because I think that might be wide enough. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So it needs to stay into an 8 then, doesn't it? So in that case, I've got to move the cat. What is a jelly roll for? Well, it's for... my eyes are really stinging. It's for a quilt. So basically, a jelly roll, I'll start from the beginning, Jessica. A jelly roll strip is a width of fabric by 2.5 inch wide, and then a jelly roll race quilt is where you stitch them all together in long lines, like I have here, in long lines. And then this is a quilt top, and then I'm going to wad the back of it, and then I'm going to put the backing on, and then eventually I'll stitch all those down these lines here. But what I need to do is I need to stitch this onto that, and my cat is on it. So we got to barter with the cat. You learn something new. Yes, good. So I need to now barter with the cat because I need it. Jinx, she's going. She knew. How cool is that? She's made it very warm. So this here, this is what I've made so far. So this has currently got 300. So it's got 350 now. 300 strips in it. 300 jelly roll race strips in this. So there's quite a few. And this is actually the second one, because I don't think you were watching me, Jessica, when I did the first one. So this is all fabric that my friends got me for my birthday last year. And you can see it there, look, see? And it's all different fabrics. And so I'm thinking that needs to be stitched together. It's quite big. It is quite big. And so let's see. So this bit has got to be stitched to here, because I measured it. It's really easy, Jessica, to sew as well. Actually, it is really lovely how it's gone together, but it is really easy to sew it. And I think if you go back on my YouTube channel, you might find some of the other videos where I was putting it together, and I did the other one. But the plan is, so it's all got to be ironed, and then it's got to be put. I've got to put wadding on the back, and then I've got to put the backing on. So the back quilt is exactly the same as this one, but like a slightly different layout. Well, it's still a jelly roll race, but it's got, you know, the fabrics aren't the same place. But so now what I've got to do is to join this one to that one. Then I'm going to measure it, because when I measured it earlier, I thought, you know what, it actually nearly fits our bed. So I don't need to go that much bigger with it. And then when I've done that, and I've done both of them, it's like a momentous occasion to actually finish it. It's going to take a lot of quilting. It's going to take a lot of backing. So I will do this in my big sewing room on my big massive table, because I would need to be it's going to be a lot of shuffling. You have plans to go on YouTube on your day off, because I'll be Rachel deprived. Thank you, Jessica. Please go and watch. There's a really great video on there, actually. Go and watch my favourites. There's one that went on yesterday. It's called the Lewis Foundation. Go and watch that one, because that's really interesting. That's a charity that we support. And then there's a little how-to. You can watch that one. The one when I went to London with my good friend Susan. That was really good fun. Go and watch those. Then you won't be me deprived then. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this over my shoulder for now. I'm trying to keep it out of the way, because there's a lot. Let's keep it over there. This is quite big. This is why sometimes, you know, when you're doing a really big quilt, oh, I didn't iron it. Oh, it'd be right. I just think I didn't iron it, but it's okay, because it's all going to get ironed anyway. So yeah, so what you're doing is literally, so it's always better. So this that's 50 strips. Okay, this bit here is, I think it's 350. Yeah, because I need to, because the other one's got 460. Yeah, so there's quite a few of it. It's going to be really great fun when we actually get to quilting, because I have no idea where these screens are going to go when I quilt it, because I need a big space. But we're going to give it a go. We'll give it a go. I will hold it up in a minute to show you what it looks like. And I can joyfully say it is done. Until, well, as in the front, the quilt top is done. Then just think what's on my back. Yes, go and watch this. Hello, Jax. Welcome to you. Just literally fighting with a jelly roll race quilt at the moment. So tomorrow, I'll be live at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, just so you know, because I'm going to the cinema tomorrow, which will be nice with my daughter. Then I'm going to make my little good friend Joshua's his I Spy quilt tomorrow, because I've got it all prepped here, ready to go. There it is, all ready to go. And I was thinking about doing that tonight, but kind of got a bit waylaid with this really, because I didn't think I'd get so far with this. And it's when you're doing this, it is best to do it in sections, because otherwise you're dealing with so much fabric. Look, I'm literally covered in it now. I'm buried in the quilt. It's quite funny. That's why some people, when you've got like really big quilts like this, you send it off to be long arms, so you don't have to fight with it. I mean, I might consider that. I need to, I mean, it certainly would be better. I don't know. I might speak to my lady who's going to do it. The fabric is taking you. I know. It's taking me, Jessica. Help. Help. It's swallowing me up. It's burying me. I'm trying to find the end of it. I can't find it. It's like, where is it? Where are you? I can do a little bit and then I have to stop, then do another bit. There's so many different types of fabric in this, and I think this is what I love about it. Oh, now theoretically, we should be getting to the end. Theoretically, let's see. And then I will hold it up and show you. Then I've got to try and fold it. Aha. Oh, it's slightly a little bit too long, but that's good. That is good. Better for it to be too long than for it to be too short. If it's too long, we can chippy chop it off. See, Leon, if you did some sewing, you'd never get bored. You never get bored of sewing. There's always so much to do. There's always another project around the corner. Oh, I think we're there. I've not been swallowed in. I'm still here. I've managed to crawl my way back out. Oh, okay. So there's a tiny bit, not a lot. I'm glad I didn't, because I was going to do it. We did it in the 8, didn't we? And then I was going to do it into the 16. I'm glad that we didn't do it into the 16 because literally, look, that is the overlap, just a little tiny bit there. So I can chop that off. Well, that's okay. And I would keep these bits because you never know, I might make like a little one. So look, a little tiny bit. Go take that off. And then stitch that there, and then I will show you what it looks like. Well, what it looks like at the moment. Because it's not finished. Here we go. Are you ready to see what this looks like? So this is all the fabric. Half of the fabric. And my friend's got me for my birthday, and it's a king size. So it's gonna be difficult for me to show you all because it's massive. But I will show you it as much as I can. It is a Jelly Roll Race quilt. There you go. Or I should say Jelly Roll Race quilt top. Oh, there's my Jinxie cat. I'm going to try and fold it up. It's very difficult. Very difficult to fold it up. I need an extra pair of hands. That's what I need to help me fold it up. There we go. Wonderful. And you know what? It's actually quite heavy. And it's quite cozy as well. I quite like it. Right, there you go, my lovely people. So I'm going to put that somewhere safe. So I'm going to finish there, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be live at 8 o'clock, and we're going to do the definitely do the I Spy quilt for my little good friend Joshua. I got all the pieces all ready to go. There are some of the pieces ready to go, ready for tomorrow. Might do some more of these maybe as well tomorrow. So if you want to sew along and make some of these, then all you need to prep is a 3-inch wide by 12-inch piece of fabric with a bit of wadding. And if you've got some of these as well, then I can show you how to put them on. Yeah, so have a lovely Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later, YouTubers. Bye. Bye.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.